Give it up for Jake Lazier.
Keep it going, everybody! That is correct. I'm one of those enthusiastic out-of-towners, which is the nicest way I've ever heard to say annoying American homosexual. Jesus. Can you imagine? Can you fucking imagine? Women don't deserve me, okay? Women have done nothing wrong in their entire life. I'm gay out of spite. Men, you know what you did. Retribution is here, and a buy one, get one from Target, okay? I'm super happy to be here. This is actually my first time in Canada. Can you believe that? Awesome. All my friends are asking, like, oh, are you gonna do like Canadian material? And on my walk here, on the 3 blocks I walked, the 3 Tim Hortons I passed, nothing could be funnier than that, frankly. Y'all outskilled me before I even got here. But no, happy Pride everyone, by the way. I've learned so much about Chapel Roan this month, it's insane. But I think I'm aging out of Pride personally. Like, I'm almost hitting my 30s, like I'm tired. Back home, every Pride party, I don't know about up here, but every Pride party back down home is like carnivore sweat, presented by Bank of America. The worst person who went to high school is there with the best haircuts, and they want your LinkedIn. It's awful. I'm too old for this. Especially because every Pride advertisement, every Pride benefit is like not targeted to me anymore. It's like, this Pride, we're offering 4% off your APR. Unless APR stands for ass, penis, rear, I don't give a fuck, okay? It's not made for me. So I have a proposal. I'm going to submit some Pride ideas for 2025 for the community, by the community. Okay, hear me out. Bisexuals. Everyone gets a box of Supernatural on DVD. They probably already own it, but they could use a second one. It's fine. Trans folks, extra McNuggets. They've been through enough. Give them an extra one. They deserve it. Gay men, buy one, get one. Buy one, what? Doesn't matter. BOGO, baby. And of course, lesbians. Lesbians should not have to go to the speed limit during Pride. They know where they are going. I trust them. They have a full agenda. They are very fucking busy, okay? God, I'm doing a lot of gay stuff up front because even I just said myself earlier, you might have seen it, I don't want to get like clocked as gay on the street immediately, you know? They're like, oh, is he, you know, or just the fun employee at the GameStop, you know? Is he like, or just runs all the office holiday parties? I got Outlook Premium. I do both, bitch. We're in it. We're sad. But I have other personality traits. I'm not only gay, I'm also a millennial. Who else here is valid? Oh, millennials didn't make it to Canada, got it. Well, for those who don't know, millennials are people that were born before 9/11. Shocker, I know. But the thing about millennials, right, like we have a really bad rep. We have a horrible rep. It's like, oh, millennials killed home ownership. They killed the diamond industry. We killed monogamy. That one might be on me. But anyway, I believe in us millennials. I think if we felt like it, we could kill the concept of a haunted house and put our heads together. Because I don't know a single fucking person my age that would leave a home that they own because the vibes were bad. It's like, yeah, they chant Latin in the basement at 3 a.m. every night, and there's blood coming from the ceiling, but it is rent controlled. And my last 2 roommates were Scorpios, so this is a huge step up. And for any Scorpios, my last 2 roommates were Geminis, so this is a huge step up. And for my Geminis, turn the other cheek, I know you got 2 of them. But do y'all believe in ghosts, by the way? No. You always gotta believe in something. I think it's very important, actually, for everyone to have like one little safe conspiracy theory, just for you. Not like a big one. You know, like Bigfoot is real, or the government cares about you. Just like one little conspiracy theory just for you. Mine is that the gayest thing you can possibly do is be a heterosexual man. Hear me out. Back home, every March, there is a tournament for basketball called March Madness, and men schedule their vasectomies in correlation with March Madness. Men are giving up their ability to reproduce, to sit at home and watch other men sweat on each other in coordinated outfits while playing with balls. Okay, sis. I'll see you at the Eagle later. That's what's up.
Oh, boy.
I'd ask if y'all are dating, but I think this is a room full of comedians, so where else would you get your content, frankly? But I'm actually off the market. I started seeing someone give it up for me. I thought, ooh. Yeah, we were at dinner on Wednesday, but we had to leave a bit early so we could go pick up his husband from work. Give it up for me. I'm progressive. I remember I was like, oh, so Jake, you're like poly now or something. I'm like, do I look like I can spell ethical non-monogamy? I can barely pronounce it, okay? I practiced this the entire way here. I've more so come to the conclusion that at this point in my dating career, I am more of a group project kind of setting. You know, like the boyfriend's handling the NLA citations, and his husband's handling, the sources in the interviews, and I picked the fonts. I've got those PowerPoint transitions down. We're ready to go. It's also for the best I'm off the streets, frankly. My last first date, we went to his house and put on a streaming service and may or may not have chilled. So we're on Netflix, and Arrival pops up. You know, the movie Arrival, like the Adams, there's aliens, it's great, watch it. But he's like, oh man, I wish aliens were real. I'm like, oh yeah, that'd be fun, right? Like E.T., when we're gonna get connected. He's like, no. I just want to have sex with them. Or for them to have sex with me. And you know what, we stand an open-minded king, okay? He was ready for anything that they brought down from that flying saucer. But I don't love being in the same Venn diagram of fuckability as Mark and the Martian. It's not how I envisioned entering my 30s. I don't think I could pull off the skirt and Acme brand new Disney knives. But that's what I did, that's what I did for dating men. That's really on me, because dating men was the wrong choice, because it is a choice, just to be clear. I was bad at choices. Because I know for a fact, my phone's right there. When I get back to my phone, I will receive not one, not two, but at least 3 messages from a man on Instagram that just says, guess I lost you. Am I on a milk carton? Was there an Amber Alert? I'm so sorry, I don't know where you've lost me. Everyone's coming in so fucking strong now. I woke to a message the other day on an application that just said, you make a good-looking centaur. It was 9 a.m. First of all, a lot of assumptions about my body that I'm not really ready to bring to the table. Second of all, I do feel like I give more like Mr. Tumnus from Narnia energy more than anything else. Like, I think that's important to really get the mythical creature right. But I am a stickler for my mythicals, because I picked up actually the worst habit over the last couple of years. No, it's not math. I started playing D&D. There we go. I knew at a queer comedy festival, at least some of you must play Dungeons and/or Dragons. But it gets a bad rap. I get why people didn't want to admit to it, because the stereotype. Like, it's a bunch of sweaty nerds in a room doing math and not talking to women. That is the New York Stock Exchange. Okay? Listen, all I'm saying, if Leonardo DiCaprio was a half-elf at Wolf of Wall Street, he would have gotten the Oscar then and there. It would have been over. But I'm real, that happened. Cheer if you also do this. I read every single comment on Facebook. And I know my post is every single comment ever made. I'm on there right now. It's in my earpiece. But, the ones where the article headline looks like a Mad Lib from hell? Those comments are gonna be fucking delicious. It's like, okay, here we go. Gay, interracial, would you believe Canadian? Oh boy, cannibalism. Stop me if you've heard this one, you might have. There was an incident a couple years back where someone took eating ass a little too seriously, and the first day did not go super well. And it's not about that. What it's about is the top liked comment. It just said, it be like that sometimes. Does it? Does cannibalism be like that sometimes? Cannibalism feels like a full-time dietary commitment, Like, you can't half-ass it. You can't go in the office on Monday and say, Sarah, I know we were going to start keto this week, but I was bad. I had German over the weekend. On the way home for dessert, South Korean. For a late night at Pacific Islander. Sarah, I'm so sorry. We'll do Atkins next week, I promise. I promise you this. I'm still stuck on scary stuff. So I got the light, so I'm gonna do something else instead. Ooh. So, like I said, I'm traveling, I'm out on the road, And a lot of gay people don't get to do this, so they have to express themselves creatively in other ways, which is mostly just via Grindr. So do y'all want to hear my favorite Grindr screen names I've seen on my way up here so far? So I want everyone to give a big June Pride round of applause for La Vie en Bros, cinema fan. He's an artist. And of course, we cannot forget McScruff the Horn Dog. Bit of a mouthful, but maybe that's what he wants, you know? And there was also Inside Out 2, which I think was an advertisement. But it could be for something very specific. I'm not sure. And last but not least, Tom Cruise. It wasn't him, but you checked too, right? Just to make sure. My name is Jake Lazier. Thank you, everybody.